Let me put the thing up. Okay, we're live, so don't say nothing. Okay, YouTube. Let me start out with my, what do you call it? Disclaimer. This is my perspective, and you don't have to believe in my perspective. But if you start shit with me, be ready for a war, okay? Because I'm not coming at you telling you what to do like I've always done to me and other people, because that's your belief system. So this is my belief system, and if you come at me sideways, it's not going to end well for you, okay? So you listen to the news, you listen to CDC, you listen to blah, 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 blah. Whoever the fuck you listen to, I don't know, I don't care. It's none of my business what you do in your house. Just like, what is it, the Fourth Amendment or something? It's not anybody else's business what you do in your bed or who you doing it with. Whatever amendment that is, don't write to me about that either. So this is my spiritualist perspective on really almost any disease, really. Any disease, any and every disease has a purpose. Yes, it does. If you don't believe that, again, this is my channel. I will go listen to your perspective on your channel. Okay? So I was having a discussion with someone this morning. She's still on the line in case she wants to throw out any good questions while I'm kind of still high and talking to my mother. You got to see the video before that. It was on The Angel's Tube, the discussion between me and my mother this morning about what is God. So that led me to this. I was asking, a person, I said, basically your energy is too high. So the realness I have with this person basically is, the doctor said it was his opinion that you have COVID. And now she's like, oh no, after 5 days, I didn't know after 5 days everything's fine, you could go about your way if you don't have any symptoms. What the fuck? People with cancer don't have symptoms for billions of years. And then poof, you have it. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to make this fast because I know I always talk too long. Okay, I talk a lot because I like talking. And you need to hear it, except I know most people don't listen after like the past 20 minutes or something, after 20 minutes. So, I feel through my mother, lots of other spirits, a lot of people carry around the unworthiness, the self-doubt, the no self-esteem. Everything starts with self. Just like when the doctor said, you have COVID, and yeah, I'm actually saying the word for this video only, and your first thought probably could have maybe been, I need to make a will. Who's going to get the house? Who's going to get the car? Who's going to get the money? Who's going to get the horses? Who's going to get this? Who's going to get that? And you're planning to die. Just like when the doctor said you have cancer. Just like when the doctor said, Tasha, you should be dead. Your blood pressure is, 250 over 218. It was a choice. And I know for a lot of you, it's challenging. And, I really wish it wasn't as challenging for you, just like it's not challenging at all to me, because I had a great mother. I had a great grandmother. I had a great grandmother, had another great grandmother, and great grandfathers that said what you believe will happen. Okay? So again, if you had COVID, if your son got shot by a policeman, if, your wife just died, I ain't got nothing to do with that motherfucking shit, because I don't believe in, obviously, whatever they believe in. Where the mind goes, the behind follows. Okay? Even when the doctor told me, you have this, you have that, that's his opinion. That's not my belief system. It's not. Okay? And if you don't know, billions of scientists, for those of you who don't believe in God, have already proven thoughts are things. What you think will happen eventually. T, what was the other good question this morning? I said, oh, we got to talk about, got to talk about that. I'm so excited. I already forgot. I'm vibrating so high right now. I could probably answer anything.
We were just basically asking about the immunization, whether it was the right thing to do or
Oh,
not
yeah.
the right thing.
Immunization. If your energy is high, like my energy, like her energy, the person that's on the phone talking, and you know, Kizzy's energy, what I heard was one should cover everything. So if you choose to get the shot and you are a spiritualist and you believe all things could be healing, it will heal everything, not just one thing, not just the flu, not just the cold, because everything's going in your body. So therefore it needs to, and it should be healing the whole body. So no, even if somebody said it's their opinion, I had it, I'm still not taking the shot because I believe, I know if I can live and wake up from a 4-day fucking coma, I can do anything. So all you Bible thumpers and all you other people this is not your opinion, just shut the fuck up. You will get the not nice Tasha. Just saying. If I chose to take any, it should, yeah, I'm shoulding on you just this time, be an overall fix, not just that one thing. Because think about it. Excuse me, think about it scientifically if you want to. When we take a pill, it's for one thing. We take another pill, it's for one thing. We take another pill, it's for one thing. This is an accumulation of shit. COVID. I need to make a better acronym for COVID. I'll figure that out later. To say all the shit that you fear the most, all the angst and anxiety from your mom spanked me. Oh, I hate her. Your dad was never there. We're suffering from daddy be gone issues. We're suffering from that first boyfriend who was so much like daddy and then he too left you. We're suffering from, you know, that girl who wouldn't suck your dick and now she's with Bobby, the team of the high school, whatever, you know, all those little itty bitty things. One great big ball of shit in your body. And to some, worse than cancer. And isn't that generally what our biggest fear of? Oh, I might have cancer. Or what's another big one? Shingles. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't just keep a list of diseases in my head. Yet I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you could talk yourself into having that shit. So therefore, a shot's not going to do any good. You've already talked yourself. You already planned to die. Let me see who's going to get the kids, who's going to get the car, who's going to get the house, who's going to get the money, who's going to get this, who's going to get that. Let me make out a new will right now. And you're planning to die. And I understand it's easy for a lot of humans to do that because that's what you've been taught. You see, I wasn't taught that. I was taught I can cure anything. And me and my whole family, I consider myself having 4 brothers and 4 sisters because mom adopted that son from that other wife and that son from that other wife. So I'm not asking you to believe how I believe. Fuck your opinion. I don't give a shit, okay? We were taught to believe we could cure anything through whatever you want to call prayer, meditation. You know, your mind can cure you. You know that, right? Let me take my glasses off and look at you straight in your eye. You know your mind can cure anything, right? If you believe, yeah, the whole mustard seed and all that stuff thing, yeah, that. And let me follow that up with, since you need a good example, you can use me. Okay? The doctor said I should be dead. The doctor from being in a coma. The doctor said I should be dead from having my high blood pressure. The doctor said I should be dead from having, you know, Rosemary's Baby every month since I was 8 years old and nearly bleeding out. The doctor said a lot of times I should be dead. Thank God I didn't. Thank God, goddess, whatever you want to call source. I don't believe in that shit. I have perfect health. I am perfect and divine just the way I am. You could be too. And I'm not telling I'm not telling anybody to change their belief system. I'm not saying anything other than my belief system right here, right now. So all y'all that keep trying to tell me, take the shot, take the shot, take the shot. If it only, it's just like taking, what's the name of that shot you get put in your knee?
What is not steroid?
Well, you know, when you have arthritis or something, they give you that shot. It starts with a C.
Steroid.
Okay, whatever the steroid thing is that they give people in their knee and shoulders and shit like that. It's still only 50-50. I'm not betting on 50-50. I'm betting on 100. Okay, so I understand that the shot works for a lot of people for I can't believe I can't think of the name of that stupid shot. Anyway, it's 50-50. When it gets to be 100-100, then I'll take the shot in my back for, you know, since the doctor says it's his opinion that I have arthritis in my back, then I'll take that shot. Cortisone, then I'll take the cortisone shot. And if it's not 50-50, it works for 50% of the people. The other 50% are in more pain than when they started. Why would I? No, I'm good. I'm happy to know that it works well for a lot of people. I'm just not that people yet. Okay, so once again, I'm not here to change anybody's belief system other than open your brain, open your mind, and just try it. Just try. How about this? We'll call it a test. Just try it. Just change how you see one thing in life and tell yourself what I was just telling this beautiful lady I'm on the phone with. You know, what if all the bullshit we got, the boyfriends, and for my case, being raped and beaten and left for dead, and, you know, the boyfriend after boyfriend and girlfriend after girlfriend, the mom, the dad, they did this, they did that, blah, blah, blah. Well, this boss hurt my feelings, and that boss hurt my feelings, and she's a fucking bitch, and he's a hoe, blah, 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 blah. Happened for a reason. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that. What if? Just play the game. Just play the game. Come on now. You like gambling? Play the game. Play the whole game. What if all of that? And if your son got shot by the police, and your you know husband had an affair, and you had an affair, whatever, all of that gets thrown into this big huge ball of COVID and disease and unhappiness and blah 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 blah. Whatever it is, no matter what the title of the disease is. What if? Now, I know one sister going to call me, and I don't want to hear it. Because you're entitled to your belief system, just like I am. And I love you no less. Just what if? What if everything happened how it was supposed to happen? And we just need to change our fucked up attitude about what happened. You know? What if? Let's just play the what if game. Yeah, it's a different story now, huh? What if it didn't happen and you turned out to be a mass murderer? I'm just saying, because, you know, that's how a lot of you think. Oh, if it wasn't this, then it'd be this. If it's not black, then it has to be white. It doesn't have to be anything. It could be all the colors of the rainbow. It don't have to be black or white. It could be all the colors of the fucking rainbow, and they all make us smile. When you see a rainbow, don't you smile? Hell the fuck yeah, you do. So, you know, let's just smile and keep it pushing. You say, okay, what am I going to learn from this lesson? You could. I'm not shitting on anybody. Not right now, anyway. You could just look at it and say, okay, what am I going to learn from this? Aren't we all just here to teach each other new lessons? I listened to you, and whatever you did with your situation, I might have that situation eventually, because let's face it, we all really do have the same lessons in life. We have a horrible mother. We had a horrible boyfriend. This person used us. This person abused us. This bill didn't get paid, and then I got evicted, and then this, and then we all have the same situation. Mine are just bigger and browner than yours. That's all. That's all. I could have faced cancer. I could have, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I didn't. You know, so my lesson was diabetes. My lesson was high blood pressure. I said was. Okay, so you get through the lesson. You don't detour. You don't go around. You don't be like, oh, girl, you know, fuck that lesson. I don't want to learn that one. And then it just keeps popping up and up and up and up and up. And you say, well, how come I can't, you know, choose better men or choose better women? Because you keep avoiding the lesson. Just try. Just try and listen a little teeny bit. What if? What if right now I said, I'm not going to attract any more people that just drop in my box, pretend to be my friend just to get a reading? Uh-huh. Right? Right. Yeah. So that's why you would call me a rude, crude bitch, and I'm like, get the fuck out my box. You know, when you come at me straight, not sideways. This is sideways. When you come at me sideways, so I'm your, you know, we have so much in common, Tasha. And so, what do you think of? That's the question that you said you're not going to ask. What do you think of? Well, you know, then there's Bobby, and how's, you know, I notice he's been eyeing Susie. See, that's the question. You see. And yet I had to say that for my whole life, not just people who want a free reading in a message box. My whole life is, what if I just looked at the whole situation different? Now, I realize a lot of you saying, yeah, well, Tasha, that's too easy. No, it's too easy for you because you didn't have my mom. You didn't have my grandmothers. You know, you don't have my beautiful niece Treva who keeps me in check all the time. You would want to get to know her. She's a powerful queen, okay? Uh, what if? What if you decide to open your mind and say, what if? What if I just chose to get up tomorrow and, you know, look at the boss and bless that boss? What if I got up and chose to love my wife how I loved her the very first day I saw her, met her, and made love to her? Or husband, whatever. Don't get on me about words. They're just things, you know what I mean. You know, what if I chose to love myself enough to say, no, boo-boo, I'm not watching your brats this weekend. I just don't want to do it. And you say, oh, well, I could lose their friendship. Will that be such a bad thing? No, because then the ball starts rolling and you start saying no to this and no to that. And I'm going to be good to myself. You know, I was just about to call my niece and have the conversation. I feel so good because I had that eye-opening moment this morning. I automatically know I only have the desire for food that's good for me. Am I ever am I ever gonna want a cupcake again? Hell the fuck yeah. Am I gonna have one every day? No. Am I gonna have am I gonna have candy? No. Cause I already know, and I told my body we don't need candy to be happy. And the only reason why I differentiate that between a cupcake and a candy is because before I used to eat like 10 candy bars a day. And no, candy doesn't have anything to do with diabetes. So let's not even go there. Okay? Let's not go there. That doesn't cause that. And if you're not a believer of things causing other things to happen, that's okay. I'm not asking you to. I'm just, again, this is my channel. It's my perspective that if I choose to hate my mother because she didn't get me the car for graduation, or because of blah, 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 whatever. Well, mom's on the other side. She ain't feeling no pain. What the hell? I'm the only one sitting here miserable, right? You could just try to look at things differently. How's that saying go from the guy who wrote the 4 seasons, the 4 words or whatever? When you change the things you look at.
4 agreements?
The 4 agreements, thank you. The things you look at change.
Ruiz? What's Louis or Ruiz?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you change the things you look at, the things you look at change. So once you start rolling the ball, and I know I could hear a lot of you, oh, Tasha, you're stupid. You need to go be safe. What is your safe? If your safety net is taking the shot, then go do that, honey. I'm not telling you not to. You don't see me in your, jumping down your throat sideways saying, take the shot, take the shot, take the shot, take the shot. No. That's like you people with strong political beliefs. Don't shit on other people about what you believe. A conversation is different than a debate. I said a conversation is different than a debate. Okay, so
you know, so the thing is though, so that means that we're gonna have to start changing our lives to not be able to go, because now they're starting to restrict things and places you can go without having that type of shot. So that means that we just adjust our lives to not go.
Well, the whole thing is about change anyway. Everything is about change. Did you really need to go to the mall and get a new pair of red bottom shoes? No, you didn't. You wanted that. See, I want candy. I don't need candy. I need some motherfucking oatmeal, which I did buy, by the way. I bought me some oatmeal. So I eat my oatmeal and pretend it's fucking candy. Whatever. You know, you got to get through however you got to get through, right? So, do I need to be out there hustling and bustling with all them people with, I don't know, no mask, no this, no that, and you're bumping elbows with each other? Hell no. I need to be at the park meditating so I can stay in perfect health. You know, do I need to be at the grocery store? No. You could call Wally World. You could call um, Fresh, Amazon, and they could deliver your shit. You know, if you have to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Let's not be crazy, people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of you just want to go out there hip hopping, bebopping, and you know, have a good time. Let's smoke and blah blah blah. Like all those, you know, rapper people and da da da. In that little, I'll never forget that video. And yes, I wrote a bad video, a bad comment, a not nice comment to whoever video it was. I think it was Snoop's video, because there was like, you know, 25 of them in an 8x10 room, sharing a bottle of whatever everybody was trading from human mouth to human mouth. Now, maybe their concept is so high they won't get anything also. I could look at it that way, huh? Okay, I'll choose to look at it that way. So could you imagine a whole lifetime accumulation of doubt, fear, angst, anxiety? I hate this person because they didn't do what I wanted them to do. And you know, and that's not my purpose for being either. I'm sharing my opinion. That's all I'm doing right now, is sharing my opinion. And if it's different than your opinion, I'm not going to hate you. I'm still going to love you. I still accept your opinion of whatever your belief system is. Okay? I forgot. What else did we discuss? I forgot.
We were just talking about this, the feeling of the joy and the happiness.
Oh. So for those of you who missed it, I put it over on, this is Tasha Loves You channel. I put it over on the Angels Tube. So when you Google it, you're going to Google Tasha L. Harris, the Thee Angels space Tube, and it should come up. Excuse me. So I have a talk with my mother, generally either to give readings to whoever had a question and was honest about asking for a reading, not a counseling session, not a consult, a reading question, okay? So today it was my own turn, and I said, what is God like? And she told me, so you need to go watch that video. I'll put the link here. I'll put the link underneath. And it's so moving that I'm still vibrating. You can't see my goosebumps probably by now. I'm still vibrating in that high, super God, source, whatever you want to call the thing bigger than you, that feeling. And I hope, and I made the live so in case I forget, because we all got skin. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You know, you know, a lot of people say, you know, God made the devil. And okay, I forget what they say after that, because it really doesn't matter to me. What matters is choice. God, source, love, goddess, whatever, created choice so that we could choose. So I was making mention in my conversation, sometimes skin is the devil, because skin will have you call, oh, the doctor said I have COVID. I gotta hurry and get a shot. And there's still billions of people dying from the shot. Before, during, after, before, see, now I looked at the news just a teeny bit yesterday. Yes, I did. And the cases of people getting the shot before, during, after COVID, they still died. So it's still 50-50. I'm not betting on 50-50. I'm just, you can bet 50-50. I'm not ready to bet on 50-50. Okay. I'll keep trusting in my system. Because again, you know, what if we could just try it? Let's just try. Next time you're sitting on the toilet taking a long shit, just try to remember your best day. Okay, so here's the other thing I was telling her about. Here, let's just try to remember your best day. Okay, so whatever your best day is, if you have birthed a child or watch your wife birth a child. Come on now, men are included. Come on. And the first time you saw your baby's beautiful face, that feeling. You remember that feeling? You remember that feeling? Okay, for those of us that didn't birth, but you saw a perfect little baby come out of somebody's womb, and you just get that, ah, that feeling, that feeling, that. Make a video after we hang up. Make a video of what that to yourself, not to put on YouTube or nothing unless you want to. That feeling of, oh, yeah, make a video of that and show it. And
that gave me a good.
see, didn't that feel good? Didn't that make you go,
Yeah.
oh, how beautiful? Don't we always reply to moments like that? Like, how beautiful, no matter what it is. You could have just, okay, so my example.
That sounds so good.
See? That's God, source, goddess, whatever you want to call it, the thing that's bigger than you. That's what that is. That's what pure love is. That feeling. Record it so you can remember it every day. Go get a picture of somebody's newborn baby that you did that with and put it in your phone. And next time you feel that fucking bitch, Tasha, she said she wasn't going to, and she had the audacity to call my baby a brat. She is a brat. You let your children write on the fucking walls with a crayon, that's a brat. But it's your fault because you didn't teach them anything other. Okay? So let's get it straight. I'm really mad at you, not the child. It's your fault. You don't raise your children to be responsible young adults. Okay? So, let's just try it. That awe feeling is pure love energy. That's God. That's source. That's goddess. That's whatever you call the thing bigger than you. And if you're atheist, well, whatever you call that thing bigger than you. It's the same. It's the same for every human on this planet. And so the reason why I was telling the person I'm talking to on the phone, she's still there, skin really is the devil. If I believed in a devil, it would be skin, because our skin tells us, no, you can't do that. No, you're ugly. No, you're fat. You need to eat the whole chocolate cake. That'll make you feel better. Yeah. Oh, and then the demons start creeping in. Yes, I really do believe in demons, because if you got one, you got the other, okay? Source is spirit, energy. Demons are spirit, energy. God, goddess, whatever is energy. So when that energy starts whispering to you, especially if you're alone a lot, with only yourself a lot, it's easy to hear those little demonic voices say, oh yeah, next time the water guy comes over, he's cake. Go chop him up. I'm telling you it happens, okay? I'm telling you. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. Any dis-ease, malfunction, not imbalancedness. Okay, that's what I really look at everything as, not being in balance. See, now when you look at the baby and you go, then you're going to go be nicer to your boss. You're going to be nicer to yourself. You're going to love yourself so much. You're going to take only yourself. You're going to leave all 10 kids and the mate at home, and you're going to go to the movie and have a fucking hot dog by yourself, even if it is $45. Because that's loving you. Everything starts with self. Everything starts with self. And my self already knows whatever the doctor says is his or her opinion. I calculate, I weigh, I put it in balance with my whole life, okay? So all that other shit, angst, animosity, jealousy, what did Missy say? You need to kill it with a skillet.
Natasha, the thing is that sometimes when you're talking about that feeling, sometimes we have to strive for something maybe less than that, because sometimes it's hard to get in touch with whatever that feeling is. I think that's the thing. We have an issue with feeling. So when we stuff or don't know what we're feeling or don't know what that is, or even if we have that experience, we don't know that that's what a good feeling. Sometimes I don't even know if it's a good feeling or if it's a bad feeling. It's just a feeling that I'm actually feeling it, but it's good that I'm actually feeling something, because the thing is to totally numb out. That's why you don't pick up the signs, or you don't pick up the this or the that, because you're not feeling at all. You're so desensitized. So the thing is maybe creating the habits to make you more sensitive in the skin. Like you said, skin is something like the devil. Yeah, in a sense it is. Sometimes your skin is so tough that nothing penetrates into it.
True.
So you're not feeling them. You're not even feeling the dis-ease of it because you're not feeling it at all.
Okay, so how, so that's, I thought about that. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever brings you your greatest moment of joy in your whole life, make a video of that.
Okay.
We're not we're not in our skin right now. Right now we're energy, remembering other pure energy. No?
Okay.
And so that's why I thought of the baby, right?
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter. At some point in your life, you've seen a beautiful picture of a newborn baby. Because we know on the second day it's not the same. You know, that the first baby picture. And I'm not saying all first encounters are the same. That's not true. That's not true. You know, they say it's the first. How's the saying go? It's the first opinion the first opinion matters. That's not true, because we know the second meeting is going to happen. It's going to fuck up everything. Yeah, what doesn't?
Look at the next day of spaghetti.
Yes. That's right. The next day after you leave the spaghetti in the refrigerator, it's always better the next day. You know. So whatever is for you that made you go get that feeling. Okay, so that's your homework today, guys. Figure that out. Go sit on the toilet, lock the door, take a long shit. And for those of you with infants, give them a sippy cup, a crayon, and some paper so they could color while they cry at the door, the locked bathroom door, moms. Again, we're teaching them responsibility, remember? And just say, when was the last time, if I, like Dr. Phil says, if I thought I knew, what would the answer be to what was my happiest day in my whole life? For some of us, it'll probably, maybe, I don't know, be the childbirth thing. For those of us that didn't want the child, it'll be the day that you gave the child away. I'm assuming, I don't know. You have to figure it out. It's different for everybody. You have to figure it out for yourself. Me, as a woman that has not birthed children, it would be my adoption of my sons. That was my happiest day. The first day he called me mama at 13. That's my happiest day. Okay? Because y'all gonna get me crying again. Because we all know at some point there's something, some word, some trigger that just made you you know, tear up and get a lump in your throat. So, I'm not gonna cry in front of everybody. Fuck that shit. I was blabbering like a baby a little while ago. I was blubbering like a baby a little while ago, and it felt good, you know. Being your true authentic self, whatever that is, feels good. Just this skin stuff, that demon of the skin. Sorry, God, no offense. Just use an example right now. You know, tells you otherwise. And we all know here right now, I don't care. I don't really have much of a filter. I mean, if you ask me a question, sure. If you told me, come on, Tasha, let's go dancing. Okay, that's my filter. Lots of screens go up. Just line up my seven shots of tequila and then I'm on. But until then, that's my, what do you call it? Flicker, torch, flame, whatever. So whatever it is to you, figure that out. That brought you your greatest joy. Figure it out. That's your homework today. Figure it out. Now, and then flood yourself with that energy. And you could choose to just imagine it, all those, you know, cells instantly being cleansed or whatever. You know, like in the old days, you had the shower that had a flat head, and you pull the chain so the water come directly down over your entire body like that. And we're going to cleanse out. Oh, my mom didn't, you know, give me a graduation party. Oh, well, you know, such and such, whatever. The boss is too mean to me. Did you ever think that maybe that person really likes you and that's the only way, you know, just like when we were young and in school? Oh, the teacher doesn't like me. She's always picking on me. No, you're her favorite. So she makes it look like she's picking on you, right? In any case, it doesn't matter. If you choose to look at it as abuse, then that's what it's going to be. And it could be really abuse. In that case, you need to report that to HR or whatever, I don't know. Or just quit, because maybe that's spirit's way of saying you don't need to be at that job anymore. or that situation anymore, whatever. You know, okay, so back to the point. I choose to believe there's a reason for every dis-ease, uncomfortable, this, that. So that we could choose to just be comfortable being uncomfortable because we don't like the lessons. We don't like being told no. We don't like being told, oh, those colors don't match. It's black and white. No, it's not black and white. It's rainbow. You think what you want to think. I'll think what I want to think. It's just rainbow. And that's got nothing to do with gay or lesbian stuff. It's just rainbow because there's choice. You could have a rainbow ice cream or you can have orange sherbet. Just one color. I want all the colors. And pralines and nuts and caramel and chocolate and everything else too. Anyway. Okay. Anything else we were going to discuss? I'm still so excited. So if anybody wants a reading, come on in the inbox and drop a question today only. Tomorrow I'm going to be different and I might not feel like this tomorrow. I might be better tomorrow. I look forward to being better tomorrow. So my concept, my spirit's concept is because I had this eye-opening, in air quotes, experience, that instantly changed how I feel about 100 different things. And now I am already a better Tasha Lene Harris. I'm better because I know I'm not going to eat the whole cake. Not that I did in the past umpteen years. It's just an example. I'm not going to be buying candy. I'm not going to, without permission. Excuse me. I'm not going to be eating crappy foods. I love making my own food. That's my new affirmation. I love making all of my own food from scratch, not even by pre-made vegan meals. Yeah, I have been doing that. So I love cooking. I enjoy cooking. I stand up as long as I need to stand up and cook for myself every single day. My back is in divine order, and it is in agreement with me that I should be cooking every single day. So therefore, she shuts the fuck up and is gone. How's that for an affirmation? You choose whatever you want to choose. That's good and healthy for yourself. And let's face it, being healthy is not telling people what they should be doing. Okay, so you keep your opinion to yourself until somebody asks for it. Or if you're able to have a decent conversation, because I know a lot of y'all can't have a good, decent conversation about politics. You just start raising your voice and act stupid, So you're probably one of those are the people that I don't talk to. I'll stop in your box, say happy birthday. If you believe in Christmas, I'll say Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever. And that's the end of our discussion because I don't want to hear you tell me what to do. I don't need you to should on me about politics of all the things in the world because you're going to die and not one fucking thing will have mattered about your opinion. Let's fight for children's rights. Let's get the children out of orphanages and things like that. Let's get grown adults out of orphanages. Did you know there's plenty of people in shelters to get away from their abusive mate, husbands and wife? Did you know in California on what's the big football thing in January?
Super Bowl?
Yeah, Super Bowl. Did you know? Now let's see. I've lived in Las Vegas for 4 years now. So 5 years ago, when I did the study, did you know that more wives beat and kill their husbands after the Super Bowl if their team loses? Let's marinate on that. Do 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 do. Yeah, more wives beat and kill their husband if their Super Bowl team loses. Can you imagine that shit? Could you imagine being afraid of anyone because their team lost? Of all the things on this huge planet to be afraid of, I never thought that would be one thing to even consider. So can you therefore then imagine all the children that get beat and slaughtered and sold for whatever? Could you imagine now then how they feel? Can you close your eyes and imagine your husband or wife beating you because because they had a bad day? A lot of you can. Been there, done that. It's a choice. You could get out. Just saying. Okay, back to the topic at hand. You know, where the mind goes, the behind follows. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm only asking that you open up your mind to consider something different. What if? You know, we'll go back to the what if game. What if I did choose my mind to think better of blah, 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 blah? What if they really didn't mean calling me a bitch in a bad way? Maybe they meant, bitch, that dress looks so good on you. And the only thing you stopped at bitch, okay? Now, granted, that might not have been the nicest thing to say or call you or whatever. Yet, you know, if you're on your way out with the girls, I mean, you know, I don't know about you, but in my culture, that's kind of expected, you know. Bitch, you tearing that dress up, you know. What if? So today, let's all play the what if game. What if I knew what true energy love, I'm not going to say unconditional, because there's no such thing as unconditional love. Okay, maybe for the first few seconds the baby comes out the womb. That's it. Because after that, you're going to be thinking, why didn't they do it like this? Even though it's a newborn baby. And it just shit all over the house as it was crawling through the living room to get to you in the kitchen. The first thing, you're human. The first thing you're going to say, why would she do it? Oh, yeah, they're only 3 months old and I didn't put the diaper on good. Okay, it's a skin thing. It's a skin thing. Okay, so anyway, okay, let's keep it pushing. What if you, I already know, decided whatever situation that I don't like that comes up next, I'm just going to face it. And I'm just going to say, you know what, sister, I'm not going to loan you any more money because you really need to learn the lesson of being a better money manager. So, no, I'll give you 5, but I'm not giving you 150. And then you have to say, oh, she's going to hate me. So what? So what? On your deathbed, are you going to care what they think? On your deathbed, are you going to say, gee, I should have did differently? No, I doubt it. Okay? So, my homework to myself is I love cooking only healthy foods for my body. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just can't stop cooking. I'm going to go right now on Amazon and buy lots more glass containers to stack up all that food in my freezer. So I can only have healthy food in my freezer and refrigerator and cupboards. That's my thing, okay? What are you going to change today for yourself? No matter what I believe in, what are you going to change today for yourself? Okay. All right, it's been 42 minutes. And did I forget anything, caller?
No, not from what we wanted to talk about the issue.
Okay. Anything else you want to bring up?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm like, that's a different energy. Who is that? Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
When people say live in the now, you know, you were sitting
Yes.
on anxiety and stuff like that. How do you live in the now? What does that really mean?
Okay, so
How do you do that?
When I tell my students, I say, when you're in math, you only think about math. You don't think about English or history or cooking or, chemistry. You think about math when you're in math class. So right now, we're paying bills. Okay, we're pretending to pay bills. We're writing the check out for that, and we're putting it to the gas company. We put the bill, we match the check name to the bill, the stub on the bill. And we put both of those in the envelope. You take a sponge, I don't lick nothing, and you seal the envelope, you put a stamp on it, right? We're only thinking about the gas bill. So right now, you're only thinking about healing. What does healing look like? Okay, I'm going to do what Tasha suggested. I'm going to go sit on the toilet, even though I don't got to go pee. I'm going to just sit on the toilet, lock the door, and my favorite thing is skydiving. So let's find a video on skydiving, and I'm just going to pretend that I am the skydiver. I'm living in the moment. I'm up in the sky. Whee! Oh my God, the air feels so good on my face. Uh-oh, I just caught that feeling where you can't breathe in or out anymore. What do I do? You got to breathe in. Okay, you see, you stay focused on one thing at a time. So again, you could plan for tomorrow, but right now, we're just breathing. Okay, breathe in. Okay, see, didn't you just breathe in? Okay, Breathe out. Okay, you see, you stop midway from breathing in just to breathe out. You see, that's in the moment. Okay, so now when I'm with, whatever this child, I'm spending, this 30 seconds on whatever they want. And the other one is, Mom, okay, then, yes, dear. Okay, then you spend 2 seconds focused on, or, whatever length of time on that child. And okay, you're allowed to have one cookie. Okay, go get one cookie. That's it. Well, you may as well bring everybody a cookie. Okay, back to the first child. Okay, so So I don't know about that. Let's call Auntie and see what have her help you with this homework. Okay, and then that's all you're focused on at the moment. Now you heard the dog barking, you heard the doorbell ringing, you're suffering from, I don't know, cramps, you got a headache, and you push all of that out of the way to be in this moment right here, right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Because every moment changes, right? So you're in the now, right now. And I'm thinking about cotton candy. I don't know about you guys. I'm thinking about cotton candy. And no, I know it's not good for me. So we're going to substitute that with oatmeal with lots of honey in it. Oh, yum. That oatmeal tastes...
Yum, yum, yum.
Yes, yum. That oatmeal tastes just like cotton candy. You see, so I'm in the moment of the oatmeal. I'm enjoying, visualizing as I swallow it, everything that is touching in my corpuscles, white cells, red cells, blah, 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 tendons, blah, blah, blah. And it's just ping-ponging off of everything. Healing, healing, ding, 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 healing, healing, ding, ding, healing, healing. And when I swallow, and I'm on the next moment, the next bite, you see? So right now, you're on the toilet going pee. What are you thinking about? Peeing? Think about it. It's just like a sneeze. You can't stop it. When you take a shit, what's the first thing you think about? Pushing. Right? So when you're in the moment, you're just thinking about that one specific thing right now. That's different than now. That's different than now. That's different than now. That's different than now. You see? So we could choose to focus on that one moment longer without having to think about, oh my God, I got to do this. Oh, I got to. No, when you need to do that, then you'll be in that moment. Right now, we're in this moment. We're sitting at the kitchen table having, breakfast with the kids, and you're enjoying everything they're laughing about and playing games, no cell phones, and just enjoying being with the children, being with yourself. Because y'all know I thoroughly enjoy being with myself. And, remembering my affirmations, that could be an in the moment thing too. I am wonderful and divine. I am a picture of pure health. Just your picture differs than mine, but I'm not in your now. I'm only in my now. You see? So in the now is right now. You're listening to my voice. Breathe in. See? Didn't you just breathe in? That's living in the moment. Okay? And I understand we all have billions of things to do that we don't really need to do. We humans think, oh, I have to do this and I have to. No, you don't. The only thing you have to do really is just breathe in and out. You don't even have to pay taxes. Just keep breathing in and out. What does breath feel like? Right now it's kind of warm because I'm in my room with my little heater that I bought, and I'm breathing in warm molecules. And even in those molecules, I'm envisioning those molecules from the heat cement thing going in my lung, passing my lips, passing my nose, down my throat, down the tube, into my lungs.
You know what? It's funny that you say that. It's because the way I used to do healings, and I think for this whole time that you've been talking, and the whole time that you called me this morning about the message, I had been asking whether I should go back to a certain form of healing or energy, or to start showing you how to do it and go to the car. It's not only it's a colorization. It's energy. It's just weird. It just all of a sudden just popped. It just when you were just talking, all of a sudden it just popped that this information that I already know that was locked. It just popped. It just like opened.
Amen.
It's like what I was doing all along was what it's like it's like a deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trip. This is such a trip right now. It is such a trip. This is a trip.
And in following up in your question, my dear, living in the now, you know, that could be the now that we all need to live in just because the C word exists. So I'm saying that to say we could say, okay, that exists. What am I going to do totally different, right? Because we have dis-ease, uncomfortable, to get us to change how we see the things we thought we saw. We didn't. We heard the news guy say blah, 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 and then we consume that information in the now. Well, now is different than now yesterday. So right now, I know that I'm not going to do what he says to do because that's not in my best energetic spiritual experience. I have too many things to do besides being sick. I have too many things to do besides staying focused on something that's not going to benefit my spirit. And I know that because of that C word and how it affected this whole planet, I need to change. I need to change everything about how I see everything right now. So what does that look like, living in the now? That looks like fruits and vegetables to me. It looks like me taking a class on, more vegan meals. So I can see myself consuming my food, and I can see it in my body as a glass vessel, ping-ponging off of everything, healing, 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 ding, 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 healing, 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 healing. That's my in the now right now. I am perfect just the way I am. I am perfect and whole just the way I am. And I'm going to be more perfect tomorrow, and more perfect tomorrow, and more perfect tomorrow. And we know there's no such thing as perfection. There's only better. So there is that, okay? So you use whatever word you want to use. So I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the C word and any other dis-ease word means I need to change
Thanks, Jasper.
my whole outlook on my life. You can't change your children's lives and how they see the color yellow. So why do you keep trying? Just be in my religion. All of y'all that have that you teach your children that, just be in my religion because it's the only right one. No, it's not. It's right for you. It might not be right for your child. Your child might therefore grow up being an atheist. Oh, won't you really love that? And then you're never going to want to go to their wedding or their this or their that because they're atheist and you're blah, blah, blah. Come on. You don't got to go to God for them. They got to go to God for themselves, whatever God is or isn't. They have to go with only themselves. Give it up. Give up judging people. You don't mind my business. I don't mind your business. Okay? Would it be so wrong to really just say I love you and mean it? That's my now all the time. And now that's going to be a bigger now. So Lady M over there, yeah, I want you to go. I think I sent it to you. If not, I'm going to send you the link of mom's, what the hell did I call it? Messages from mom. Sorry. And that is the now I want us all to live in. What would pure love feel like? What would pure love be like? And no, we can't say, oh, unconditional love. No, that's bullshit because we humans got skin. There's always a fucking condition. We start the relationship. Oh, no, honey, I'm not jealous. I saw you. And then two weeks later, I saw you with Bertha. Who is she? Why were you all up in her face? Honey, that was my cousin who I told you she just got out the hospital. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, baby. You see? We just get mad from the beginning. That's skin. That skin does that. Be in control of yourself, especially all you black folks who talking about, oh, I'm woke. Your ass ain't motherfucking woke. If you got to go around telling people you woke, you're not. And you white people, if you're so enlightened, why do you need to say that? A person just does a thing. They don't need to, give themselves a title. They don't need to announce themselves like all you idiots that announce, oh, I'm cleaning out my friends list. Who cares? When you came on, you didn't say, oh, I'm adding 10,000 people to my friends list. Did you? No. You did other stupid shit like, I'm going to the store to get a soda. Who cares? Don't nobody care about you and your soda. I'm back from the store now, Facebook. I'm back. And did you expect us to miss you or something? I don't understand that. And that's okay. Because I liken that to, being a mass murderer or something. I don't need to know how it works. I don't need to know. The only thing I do need to know and remind myself, and that's why I make all these videos, in case any of you are wondering, to remind me of this day of pure and perfect love and what it felt like. What it felt like to pretend that a baby just came out of my womb and you go, ah, perfection. And for a split second in time, there's really no such thing as time, Skin made up that word, just so you know. For a split second in time, that was perfection. And again, for those of you who didn't want the baby, the day or second that you gave the baby away, that would probably be perfection for you. I don't know. You got to figure that part out for yourself. I don't like that part. I don't like that part. I only like the birthing part, okay? As soon as it comes out and you go, oh, he's so beautiful. Look at those perfect little eyes and those perfect, don't we do that? And those perfect little fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. Okay. Oh, look at those eyes. Even though, what they say, most babies are born with blue eyes, so we're really all the same, but we still go, oh, look at those eyes. Oh, she has her father's eyes. They're blue. He's got brown eyes. They're not the same. And yet that's our concept of perfection, right? So let's remember that. And let's remember, all of our homework is still, what is your moment? Whatever it is, sit on the toilet, take an extra long shit. If you got kids at home, okay, go use the gas station bathroom, bring your own towel to sit on. Lock the door. And just think, what is my moment? And live in that now for a really long time. If it's the birth of a baby, if it's the first time your adopted son or daughter called you mama, if it's the first whatever. Or for other folks like me, all you freaky folks, when was the last time your best orgasm ever? Ever, and it was the perfect moment. He or she didn't say something stupid like, I got to get up and shower. Yeah, not that one. Not that one. The one that everything was perfect. You couldn't even get out of bed. You couldn't even move for hours on end. And both of your stomachs are growling, and you're like, just order DoorDash or something. Oh, wait, one of us still got to get out of bed to go to the door to get the food, unless you're in a hotel. So just go to a hotel. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I know. See, I could do that. I am the perfect grown-up Aries. I can make the light and let you stand in it. All of us can enjoy the light, not just me. Okay? So, whatever your awe is, your moment of total bliss, tranquility, whatever you want to call it, think about that today. Make a video of your own self. Yeah, when my first baby came out, let me see, what was the first thing I remember? Okay, it was blah, 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 blah. And then, they took him away to weigh it and clear the mucus out the nose and ears and blah, blah, blah. And then I held the baby for the first time and I felt blah, 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 blah. And keep that video for yourself to look at, and you say, oh, that fucking boss, she's such a bitch. How dare she tell me my project isn't blah, 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 blah. And, my mom said, she's not going to give me the loan for the house. That fucking bitch. How dare she say no after everything I did for her and blah, 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 blah. She said she's not going to babysit my kids. That fucking fat bitch. How dare her? She know I got good kids. And, whatever. You go to the bathroom, lock the door, watch the video. See, that's why we have homework. See, you just choose not to think of it as homework, and it's really homework. Every time you have a lesson, something you don't like, you got homework. Getting over that thing you don't like. Not getting over it, getting through that thing you don't like. Because what you resist persists. So, stop having that situation go round and round and round like Groundhog Day. Sit your ass down and say, okay, next time somebody comes at me, I'm just going to walk through the lesson with love, with joy and go look at your video and say, okay, next time, okay, next time, I'm going to do it. Okay, spirits, bring on the lesson. Bring on the lesson. I want to hurry and get this one over with. I'm telling you, every time you do that, the lessons come faster and easier and faster and easier. And then you only have enjoyable lessons. Like now, when somebody wants to show up in my box and they say, hello, Miss Tasha, how are you today? I was wondering next time you tune in if I could ask one specific question. And I'll say, sure, baby, go ahead. Leave your question. I'll get back to you when I get back to you. Yeah, you see? And then I don't hate that, oh God, it's a new person. What do they want? Feeling when I go to any of my inboxes. And now I'm like, oh, good. They want to pay me for a reading. Yay. Oh, no, they just want to ask one question. Okay. Okay, well, whatever. I'll answer you tomorrow. Okay, have a nice day. Goodbye. When you change the things you look at, the things you look at change. You know, stop being in a hurry to get from here to there. Enjoy the process of getting, hi honey, from here to there. Enjoy the process of knowing nobody knows my body better than me. And that's another religious thing between me and whatever God, goddess, whatever source you believe in. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I'm not a broke senior citizen. My bank account isn't broke. My mind's not broke. My body's not broke. My body is always in the process of healing, so I can climb those stairs easier, so I can walk to the mailbox, so I can walk to the other side of this huge ass fucking property, just cause on the other side it's more beautiful. All the trees are green on the other side. Okay? It's possible. Yet it's only possible if you give yourself the opportunity to learn something different than what you were taught. Even if you were taught something new yesterday and you 50 years old, you could be taught something new today and in this moment and now and now and now. Because that now is different than this now. Every single second of every single day is New Year. Every single second of every single day is happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy whatever. Let's just stay stuck on happy. Happy, happy. There you go. We could just stay, it's a choice. Okay? So today, I hope you consider being as happy as I am right now. I'm still so fucking effervescent. I feel like a goddamn soda that just got off a roller coaster. You know, when you shake it, yeah. That's how happy I am. Yeah. It's a choice. You could be that happy too. You could be. Because all the other shit is just shit. The bills, the this, and he said, she said, they said, I want that and that and that and that. That's just fluff. You got a roof, you got, peanut butter and jelly. Okay, there, you got something. Shut the fuck up and be happy. You got water in the faucet. There you go, be happy. It's a choice, So let's all have our homework of whatever your happiest moment is. Take a long time, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It's going to take as long as it takes for you to dig up whatever brought you great joy in life and record that shit so you could remind yourself when you're not in super high energy like you could be. Yeah, I think that's how I want to say it. Yeah. And adjust your vibration. Because remember, you only get the things that you're in the vibration of. And most of you aren't even in a beer vibration and you want to attract some motherfucking champagne. Let me just tell it like it is. That's stupid. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. You see, I'm looking directly in the camera. I'm talking to you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I want you to hurt and be happy. That's what I want. I want you all to be happy. I want every single fucking person on this planet to be as happy as I am right now. Oh, I'm going to start crying again. Because when you feel good, knowing in every fucking cell in your body what pure love feels like, you ain't gonna be worrying about that motherfucking boss no more, and the next 20 years are gonna fly by and you could retire and be happier like me. Okay? Pure love. We generally only associate that with newborns. Okay? So whatever your newborn thing is, figure that out and set your goals accordingly. Okay? And remember, when you're not in English class, you're don't think about English. When you're in math class, you just focus on math. You focus on right now. What would bring me my great joy right now? Well, I'm going to finish listening to my boss complain about that last report, and then I'm going to walk to the liquor store, enjoy nature, and get me a damn Snickers or something. And then I'm going to sit in my car, play my jazz, and just look at the birds fly by and eat my motherfucking Snickers. That would bring me my greatest joy right now. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, boss, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in, 20 minutes. And just do it. Okay? I love you. Love yourself. Okay? Love yourself. Be loving to yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's skin. It breaks. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you on tomorrow. YouTube, get out of here. Turn the off button already. Go watch another video that brings you joy. I love you. Bye. I gotta go.
Click on.
I gotta go.